God, that was so hot. It was so hot.
Well, we are exactly 23 hours and 6 minutes away from the start of the marathon. I just finished up 2 really easy miles, just a little shakeout run to get the legs moving, and at the end of that I did 5 or 6 wind sprints where I started off slow and then ramped up as fast as I could for about 5 or 6 seconds just to get the legs turning over and moving. And man, this morning, if the race was this morning, it'd be perfect. Hopefully it's like this tomorrow morning, because it is like 55 and overcast, but it's beautiful. The weather is absolutely perfect for a race. So hopefully it turns out this way tomorrow. But in a few hours, we're gonna go to Packet Pickup, the Expo, and I'll take you along with me. Last name is Kelly. First name is Benjamin.
Alright, your shirts are back there.
Okay.
Thank you.
And now you're up, buddy.
Last name is Kelly.
Who else? Alright, have fun.
Thank you, guys. So we're inside the Expo. It's a little bit smaller than it was last year, but there's a lot of stuff to look at. So let's go check out some of the stuff they have. They have shoes, free coffee.
Do these look good on me or no?
I think so.
Or do these look better on me?
I don't know. Which ones feel better? How do these look? They look good on me?
Okay. Nope, I hate them.
I didn't know you could run in Skechers shape-ups.
Good, how are yourself? Good.
It looks like a ball sack. I mean, they're really light, but shoes have to look good too. And I just don't think these look very good.
Yeah, those are uglier than the shoes that I run.
And they are $5,000. So you know how in my last video I wrote on the bottom of my shoes here the time that I was gonna finish in? Well, I had the idea the other day to try out these shoes because the red shoes are starting to squeak and squish and it just sounds like they're wearing out. And I had the idea to just, lace these up and see how they felt. And yesterday I ran 3 easy miles. And I think the first mile was like an 8:20, second mile was like a 7:42, and the third mile was a 7:28. So I think I'm gonna use these shoes. I felt a lot better. It feels like they have more meat. They're not like squishing and squeaking underneath here, but they are a little bit dirty. And I'm gonna try to clean them up as best as I can. Not sure how much I can. They're a little like yellow because they're a white shoe. But yeah, we got some Mr. Clean magic erasers at the store earlier, which I called Mr. Clean blocks because I couldn't think of the name. And some lady that was like by me and my brother in their store earlier, she was like, what's a Mr. Clean block? And I was like, you know, just the thing. We're gonna use this hot water here in this bucket and just try to scrub away and get these looking at least a little bit nicer, because clean is fast. Also, I forgot to mention it's about 82 degrees out right now, which is blisteringly hot compared to what it's been the last 4 or 5 months. Hopefully the heat's not like this tomorrow. Speaking of that, I was checking the weather. It's gonna be around 61 degrees and 74% humidity at the start of the race at 7 a.m. And then by the time I'm hoping to finish around 10:30, the weather's gonna change a little bit. It's gonna go up to about 74 degrees and about 50 to 55% humidity. 74 degrees is gonna feel like 94 degrees real quick, especially at halfway during the race. I wanna take this opportunity to also talk about my race strategy. So I'm gonna do the entire first half, 13.1 miles, at as close to 8 to 8:05 minutes per mile as I can. And then once I get to 13 miles, I'm gonna do four times 2 miles on at around a 7:30 to 7:40 pace. And then 1 mile backed off at around an 8 to 8:10 pace. This will get me to mile 24. And then after mile 20 up to 24 will be my last off mile. Then I'll jump to the last 2 mile segment, which will bring me home to 26.2, which will actually probably be closer to 26.4, 26.5, because that's how usually all marathons go. They're actually a little bit more than 26.2. So get these cleaned up. I'll show you the result now. Didn't really clean them up too much, but it got them nice and white on the bottom here in the sole, which is all I need, because that's where I need to write the 320 something with permanent marker. And even though they don't look that much cleaner, I know that I at least tried. I probably could have just as easily did this with soap and water, and as you can tell, there's like stuff all over me, so I'm not sure that really did anything. But it's just like when you're consistent with something. Nobody really sees all the behind the scenes work, but you know, and I know, that these shoes are just a little bit cleaner, and I know the work that went into them. And knowing that is gonna make me at least mentally feel better for the race tomorrow. Also, as a note, these things just, like, they say they're 4 times stronger, extra durable, but they just fall apart. Jeez. So here is the gear laid out for tomorrow. We have our running shorts and shirt that I'm probably going to take off about 3 miles into the race. Our hat, as always. Our shorts have the bib pinned on it already. Picked up 2 extra goos from the running store or from the sports store, so that I can have 1 right before the race starts and then have 2 in my butt pocket, because they're only having goos at mile 9 and mile 18, which I need more than that. I have my Go One More Sport, G1M Sport inside the pouch there, and then the water bottle will be filled up with 2 scoops of G1M Sport and about 15 ounces of water. Then I have my shoes and my socks. I have the white Newton Fate 5s, and then the Features Elite socks that go halfway up the calf that I wore at the Go One More Marathon. That reminds me, I'm trying out this squirrel's nut butter in between my thighs, on my toes, anywhere that I think will rub. Usually it's my toes that's the culprit. So other than me writing down the time on these shoes, the only thing that I have to do tonight is talk with my dad about the filming plan, and I'll put the race course map up here. The race course is kind of weird, so we're not going to be able to get too many, he's not going to be able to get to too many spots to film, but hopefully I'll get 5 or 6 clips from the race maybe. Definitely going to try to get me starting and finishing, and then also my brother starting and finishing. But other than that, all we gotta do is go to sleep, hopefully have an okay night's sleep because we took peak sleep tonight, and wake up tomorrow, 4:15 a.m., and perform. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Why does everything look like it's in slow motion? There's black lines.
I can't help you right now.
I'll see you at the finish line.
See you at my 11. How'd you do that?
I just got done running the half marathon, and my watch says under 2 hours, so I think I hit my goal. We'll see what the official race time says, though. Let's go find Benjamin.
1 hour later.
Okay, so we're here at the finish line, and they just started playing music. It is 10:30, 3 hours and 30 minutes, nearly since we started.
I don't think he started. He started
Well,
late.
he started late, so we're waiting about maybe.
He started late. Imagine that.
We got about like maybe five minutes, hopefully. He wanted to be 3:20 something, so.
I saw him last at mile 24 and a half. He looked good, but I don't think he felt good.
We'll catch up with you whenever he's coming through. So. Okay, the clock right now says 3:41, so I don't know what happened to him. I don't think he made his time, but better than I did, 26 miles. We're gonna keep waiting. All right, he's coming in.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Go one more, come on.
That hurt.
That hurt? You might be a little over or underexposed. It's hard to get it in here.
I feel overexposed.
Oh my God, that was so hot. It was so hot. I take it you ran 27? Stupid course was long. I ran. I run. 4 days recovery time is what I need. Yeah.
You need another water, bud?
Sure.
All right, hold on.
I love water. Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
I need to lay down, so I need.
Let's go into the shade where you're not like crazy overexposed.
Hold on.
You're out of bounds.
Hey, I hope you know that when Dad was filming, he had it like a 1/8 shutter speed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I didn't touch anything.
that's how it freaking felt.
So you looked really fast. I mean, really slow.
What? I said to Benjamin when he ran by at mile 11, I said,
Beer's
you.
over to your left.
Thank you. So what was your time?
According to my watch, it's like a 3:40 something. Hit the wall around mile, let's say 16 and a half. Because I got to a point where my electrolytes were low, and I wanted to replace them, but they didn't have a water station for like another 3 miles. And they said they were gonna have water for like every 2.5 miles, and that didn't happen. I think they had water at like mile 14 and a half, or like 14, 15, miles 18, or like mile 21 or so. Like, it was really bad. And then it just got super hot, like 10 to 15 degrees hotter than it was in the forecast. So I didn't plan for that. When I hit 26.2, it was like probably 3:43, maybe.
So you didn't hit your goal.
No,
By how much?
by well 23 minutes, 24 minutes maybe. You got to think that's well. There's a couple of things that went wrong, and I'll talk about that after when I get home and get rested up.
What was the temperature during your last long run?
Last long run temperature was probably an average of around 40, maybe.
Okay.
Average
Today was
temperature.
80.
Today's average temperature is probably about, for the entire race as a whole, it was probably about 70, 75. Felt good the first half. Felt really good. I knew I was going out a little too hot. And then we got to about mile 15, and I said, uh-oh, something's wrong. Of course, had to take a dump twice. I don't know what it was. I think the goose didn't like me this time.
You took a dump twice? That sucks.
Yeah, they were fast though. No, it was only about 5 minutes in total.
I only peed once.
I didn't pee at all. Well, I peed when I pushed.
And I'm pretty sure I beat my time.
2 minutes?
Not even.
I wrote my fives. I wrote my fives upside down.
Yeah.
So I beat my time. I went full Forrest Gump mode. I did one of these. No, because it shaded my back and I had water all over my shirt. But the water wasn't ice cold.
This is what peak performance looks like.
This is the key to recovery right here. Come on. Margaritaville. That's where it's at. Johnny Cash.
Label out.
What?
Label out.
Michelob Ultra.
Tastes like water. All right. All right, where's the trash can?
Let me have a sip of that. It's cold.
Are you 21? Yeah, right there. 7.
Top of the captain and sure let me go home. I wanna go home.
We started down that big hill, and I felt really good for like the first 2 or 3 miles. I locked in for like the first couple miles, and then after that, it started getting hot, and the rest of the race was just like a look at your watch and suck until you're done. It sucked.
That's effectively what happened to me. I felt good for the first half.
I locked in for the first couple miles, and I thought, oh, it's too early. It's too early. It was way too early.
I was going a little too fast too, but felt good, so I just went with it, knowing that it was probably too fast. And I had to go to the bathroom twice.
I only went once.
And then I got to like mile 16, and it got hot. It got really hot. But that's effectively what he said is what I did, what I thought, times like 3 million
Man,
for the second half.
I didn't lock it. Like mile 1.3, like 1.75. Like I felt really good going down that hill, and I was on like mile 2 or something. I was just thinking to myself, my legs don't feel right. They're not lifting high enough or something.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
Like, man, I feel good, but it's too early to feel good.
I got to like mile 19 or 20 or whatever, and I had to take a gel. I was like, I really don't want this right now. And it was gross.
See, I don't think those gels are that bad.
They're not that good either.
No, the worst part is that if you get it on you at all, you're sticky.
That's true.
I got real sticky on mile. And I took my first gel about mile 5.5.
I took mine about 6.5 or 7.
And then I took
No,
my
like 8.
second.
Because I took one right before. I chugged one right before. That's probably why I had to go to the bathroom. But I also did that on my 20-mile
Second
run, and it
gel,
was
I
fine.
think I did about mile 10. I have 2 left. I should have grabbed more.
Does that mean you're going to go home and do 13.1?
No. I'm going to save them for my next long run.
When's your next long run? Actually, what's your next thing?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Faster half, maybe. Probably
So I like to hear. First post-race meal, we have a chicken club sandwich and a pickle and some mac and cheese. I think Levi got the same thing, and Dad got a Reuben with a chicken salad. How's it taste?
Cranberry salad is awesome.
I didn't have the mic pointed at you. Say it louder.
It's awesome.
So we're gonna dig in, but first thing we gotta do, put some salt on it. So there it is. The Hall of Fame Marathon complete. That is marathon number 2 for the year and number 7 in my running career. I slept like a baby last night. Probably got around 10 hours of sleep. And the only real things that I'm feeling today is my left leg is tight where it normally is. Just got to stretch it out. And then my left foot hurts like I knew it would. Can't bear weight on it a little bit in different positions. But we're going to take a week off from training and not going to do any like heavy strength training or anything. We're just going to go to the gym and ride the bike maybe 2 or 3 times this week, stretch out, get nice and recovered. Then in the next video, I'll be talking about the entire race, break it down, unpack it. And in that video, I'll also discuss or bring up what my next fitness endeavor is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, or if it brought you any value, or if it just brought you some sort of joy in your day, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to keep seeing more videos on my journey in fitness and business and just my life. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you later.